But like I was saying, as you go throughout life, you're always going to be faced with a challenge to either keep pressing forward or the challenge to give up, because it's always about the choices that you make. So if you're willing to make the proper choices at the proper times, you can really like, seems like overnight you reach a certain level in life. Like, it's just like there was a plateau, and then all of a sudden you just catapulted over it because you was able to be in alignment with the things that are around you that were for you, because everything ain't for you, fam. And understanding that as a man, and knowing that, like, what ain't for you ain't for you. So just let it go joyfully and be like, yep, it's cool. I ain't even tripping off that. I learned lessons from that little yamp. I learned lessons from that little dude. Whatever it is, sis, bro, whatever it is that you're going through in life right now, you could just sidestep that. You could, and then become somebody who doesn't let the stuff that they go through make them bitter. They allow it to make them better. So then they're able to become somebody that's like, a steward, and they know how to steward themselves, and they become a steward, like, in their own direction. They become a mariner, so to speak. They know how to, like, set a course upon rough seas and still get to the shores of set destination. So that's like the thing that I'm trying to express to you is that no matter what you're going through, you have the mental faculties to know that you can improve. But that even knowing that if you do lose, that a loss is just what makes a loss, you know, and that it's all a part of the process. And don't be overwhelmed, and don't get big-headed when you take those wins, and you consistently win. There ain't no off season in life, and that it could just be all gone in the blink of an eye. So understanding that, stepping forward and knowing that the truth is within those that know that there's a certain selective chosen people that or to be made better, or they're to be made bitter, because not everybody can understand what I'm speaking on. It just will not resonate with them, and it will fall on deaf ears. Like, they're not ever gonna pick it up. So it's cool. But as I'm going through this, my purpose is to always resonate with those that is resonating with me, and understanding those that want to understand me, and as we proceed. So it's like there's only certain levels that people want to go to if they feel like they can get there. Like, they're weak as fuck if they know that they could get there easily. Like when the distance, what Dave Goggins say, when the distance is unknown and the enemy is unknown, or something like that, to that degree. It's like having those mental faculties to know that whatever I go through and whatever I'm like challenged with, I'm gonna face that challenge as a warrior. I'm gonna face that challenge as a man. And I'm not gonna run, I'm not gonna hide, I'm not gonna duck it. I'm just gonna stand forward and keep on pressing, because that's what makes you a legend. That's what makes you the type of person that could be impactful. That's the type of person that, even like how Nick went, you the type of person that's gonna live forever. So because you have those mental faculties from within you to know that, yeah, all right, whatever, it's cool. You ain't gotta fuck with me. I'm not for everybody. And then you keep on moving, you keep on pressing forward. Fitness goals, financial goals, most importantly, spiritual goals. Setting forth and understanding that there is a make it to the heavens, there is a make it to your mind. And that as you go throughout your life, if you ain't blind, there'll be a veil that'll be lifted. And you'll start being insightful and getting downloads through your spirit, to where you'll be able to just be like, man, not words, but it's a feeling. And as we make these transitions throughout our lives, we always can be impactful. And like what Nip said, he said, hustle and motivate. Yeah, throughout each day, you can motivate others to do something better for themselves. It's like what? Go on a run, go on a walk, go on a jog, go on a hike. And then start being more physical with your approach to life. Start doing stuff that's beneficial for not only your pockets, but for your conscience. Yeah. That's not only beneficial for your pockets, but it's beneficial for your conscience. Because a lot of these motherfuckers are so simple-minded, they just only want to fill their pockets, and their mind is full of nothing. So it's like, time and time again, we're always reminded of like, what is true value? What is true worth? Stand on something, fam.